Misery Medicine made its way to the lush Tottenham marshes for April's Plant Magic Walk. We split into small groups to discover and spend time with the plant life surrounding us. Maymana showed us how to identify darkleaf and comfrey.
Darks, like we were saying, it's related to rhubarb. So the stalk is very thick and it's got like a pinkish reddish tinge at the bottom, and it's got a very pronounced midrib, which is like the middle vein. It's a completely different colour, whereas on comfrey you can't really see that. So yeah, just a couple of differences to notice, but I can see why people mix them up because they are a similar shape.
And how to avoid the poisonous hemlock.
So you can see some purple dots and larger kind of splodges of purple on the stems. This one as well, it starts kind of, it's just not even sort of colouring, so that's always a good sign to look out for. The other thing is the leaves are a lot more crinkled and sort of more feathery than you would see for cow's parsley, and from far away they've got a slightly bluish tinge compared to the green cow's parsley leaf that we saw. Or not to kind of forage nearby even to it, just to be safe. I'm sure you would be fine, but I really just like to give it its space just to not take any risks.
Randa spoke to us about seasonal synchronicity between plants and humans, and how plants will come into season just when we need them.
Like sluggish in the winter, and maybe our waters are stagnant, and so it's really good, you know. And I love the fact that like with herbal medicine, like so much of it is like works with like seasonal, like what's coming with the season is kind of like aiding us in like our changes, and so yeah, it's really good to clear out toxins, or if you had a cold or if you had tonsillitis, to kind of like flush that out. You can also eat it, like I would cook it, or like you said, doing teas, water infusions, or juicing it. It's really, really good, and it's really easy to recognize. So it's got like a squared stem. I don't know if you've seen it, and it's sticky, so it will like maybe won't stick to me. Yeah. Oh yeah, it does.
People were encouraged to interpret plants through movement and dance.
Feeling yourself, because it's very furry and it's soft to feel, so it's all about getting into your body.
Whoa!
Because like you see the bushes like this.
We've been going on here? Yes! So lovely!
Then we reassembled as a group for a tea tasting using the herbs we had just found.
What we always do is I ask everyone to be silent while we taste the tea, and it's really a way of connecting with meeting this plant or plants that are in the tea, and also feeling what the energy of the plant is in your body. So it's something that I studied and that we've all been doing in our practice with herbal medicine, but it's encouraged as a way to meet this plant as another living being, so that you meet it almost as if it's a new person that you're making friends with, and so you get an idea of, okay, what's it like, what's the energy like. But we always go through this process of like, oh, what's the smell, what does the smell feel like, and then what's the taste, and then hold it in your mouth for a little bit, and see what that feels like, the texture. And then once you drink it, where does it go in your body? Do you feel it in any particular part, or does it have an effect, a physical effect that you can feel? So these are like all the physical sort of aspects, aren't there? But then we also say, you know, what's its energy in a sense? Does it make you think of anything, or feel emotions of any kind, or have any memories? All of these things, it's all to pay attention to, and it's a way that you can start to get to know a plant through your own body and your own senses.
Yeah, thank you.
Very soupy.
And the second one was much more citrusy, so that felt really different. So initially it was a bit, I'm here. And you go smell me.
He doesn't cleavers, you two, you're the herb.